Have you ever wondered if there was a test that could help you live longer? All your life, you've been told your life will be shortened by cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugars, smoking, and obesity. It is true that these factors play important roles in health and disease, but is that all there is? You might be surprised to learn that even if you have none of these problems, there are far more important factors that can shorten your life. Worse, you may be among the millions of Americans taking drugs to control these conditions and still not live any longer than if you didn't take them. On top of that, the side effects and risks of these drugs often worsen the quality of your life. If you want to really take charge of your health, you cannot afford to rely on the dogma of 50 years ago. This is because the National Institutes of Health recently completed a study of a longevity test on 24,000 people that changes the landscape completely. Once you learn about it, you would think that such a study would be so important that the results would have made primetime news. If not that, at least your doctor would know about it. Unfortunately, neither is the case. In fact, your doctor will probably never find out about it. Let me explain. When I first started practicing medicine, I had drug reps showing up at my office every day of the week with three things: donuts or some other unhealthy treats, free samples of their very expensive, recently patented drugs, and copies of studies showing that their drug works just as well as or better than their competitors' drugs at lowering blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood sugar. But the factors identified by the NIH study cannot be fixed by chemicals. In fact, if drugs have any effect at all on a person's longevity test results, it would be to make them worse. This is because drugs deplete the nutrients or increase the toxins that make your longevity test results worse. So no drug rep is going to show up to your doctor's office with goodies and talk about the longevity test. The good news is that if you have a bad longevity test score, you can improve it and therefore increase your likelihood of a longer and healthier life without taking a drug for the rest of your life. Moreover, your test results point you in the direction you need to go to make them better. Finally, depending on what's abnormal, you can retest and see improvements in as little as 1 to 6 months. If you are looking to really move the needle when it comes to your health, come to Prestige Wellness Institute and undergo the longevity test. It's a simple fasting blood test, and I promise it won't break your bank. And if you want to go even farther, you have at Prestige Wellness Institute numerous tools at your disposal to help you live life smarter, more comfortably, happier, healthier, and longer. The choice is yours.